And you don't have to wait until Election Day to make your voice heard. You can mail in your ballot or drop it off at one of these ballot boxes. And there are many more festivities to come to bring the community together here at Snowport. The tree in front of the market here is going to be lit on Friday night, and the menorah lighting is December 10th. Now, this is all if everything goes according to plan. This week, Biden announced that he's scaling back forgiveness for some borrowers after 6 states sued him over the program. The cherry blossoms are now in full bloom, and so are the festivities. Despite the rain, hundreds are still showing up to admire the trees. Right now, there isn't a vaccine available for RSV, but Pfizer is working on one that was found to be 80% effective in a clinical trial. Question 1 on the Massachusetts ballot would establish a millionaire's tax. Here's what you need to know before you vote. Let's start with what a yes vote means. A yes vote would establish a 4% tax for people who make over $1 million. That's on top of the 5% income tax that everyone in Massachusetts pays. Here's what those numbers look like. If someone earned $2 million, the first million would be taxed at 5% at $50,000. And then they'd pay a 9% tax on the second million at $90,000. Massachusetts Representative James O'Day, who originally sponsored the amendment, believes the tax is a small price to pay for the top 1% of earners.
Your income is $1 million plus. I don't think you're hurting. Okay, that's $20,000 a week. $20,000 a week.
Fair Share Massachusetts is the organization leading the ballot measure and supports the tax because the money will be used to fund education, transportation, and infrastructure.
Question 1 is a chance to do two things. It's a chance to make our tax system more fair, and it's a chance to improve our schools, roads, and public transportation.
Let's talk about what a no vote means. A no vote opposes the additional tax and would maintain the income tax of 5%. The Coalition to Stop the Tax Hike amendment is leading the opposition to the measure. They're worried about the tax harming small business owners, homeowners, and retirees. The no side didn't want to talk on camera, but told me via email that the measure would tax one-time gains, such as those from selling a business or home as a regular income. They also say there's no guarantee that the money from the tax would actually go to education and transportation. And you don't have to wait until Election Day to make your voice heard. You can mail in your ballot or drop it off at one of these ballot boxes. You can also vote early in person here at City Hall in Boston and in every town and city across Massachusetts through November 4th. I'm Katie Delaney, WEBJ News. What's that sound? Smashing Pumpkins, and not the band. Don't trash it, smash it. The city of Newton inviting everyone to get rid of their pumpkins in a fun and festive way. So, have you guys been having a good time at the Pumpkin Smash today?
Yes.
This was the third Pumpkin Smash since the event's start in 2019. Juanita Trabert, Director of Sustainable Materials Management in Newton, was happy with the turnout.
We invite the public to bring their pumpkins that they've either carved or just had as decorations in October to smash them and just kind of have a little fun.
You could catapult the pumpkins, stomp on them, throw them at a target, or crush them with the help of the Newton Lagerbots, the high school's robotics team.
So, as you can see, we have our Pumpkin Smash here, and it's an annual event we attend every year. We make a giant thing to smash pumpkins, and we bring it.
Newton resident Keith Salustro took me with him on his catapulting journey.
Yes, my wife did a great job carving it, and we have to say goodbye now.
But the Pumpkin Smash isn't all fun and games. The purpose of the event is to encourage composting, taking orange pumpkins and turning them green. Juanita told me that all of the pumpkins are composted by Black Earth Compost, reducing waste and greenhouse gas emissions and nourishing the soil.
That's the goal, is just to do something a little out of the ordinary and draw attention to the fact that we want to promote composting.
There was also a station to donate or trade your old Halloween costumes. Miles Smith, head of Newton Recycling, enjoys his time at the Smash every year.
Our only goal is to keep stuff out of the waste stream. More stuff. See, a bag of costumes.
The event was nothing short of a smashing success. From Newton, I'm Katie Delaney, WEBJ News. people getting festive and supporting small businesses at 100 Seaport Boulevard.
We're here at the holiday market at Snowport with over 120 local makers selling everything from candles to puzzles to sweaters, everything for all of your friends and family on your holiday wish list this year.
In its second year, the market has nearly doubled in size, featuring local clothing, art, and food sellers alike. Vendor Rawaj Tapia and his wife started their Roxbury-based granola company Humble Bones in the middle of the pandemic, so they've faced a lot of challenges. But Rawaj tells me opportunities like the market are great for exposure.
It's huge, like our investment is so small compared to what we get out of just the 2 months of being here. So it's a great opportunity for small business like us to be in the middle of this kind of busy and, very expensive area.
A big priority for the market is diversity. 76% of the businesses are minority and or woman-owned. For Nadezhda, founder of Espoir Boston, which sells preserved roses, it's all about sharing her culture. Nadezhda comes from Bulgaria, the land of roses, and she's bringing them to Boston. She says the market is a great way to promote her business.
It's so nice to see how people react to the product, and the traffic here, it's like nothing compared to anywhere else.
This year, the market is partnering with Waltham-based marketing company Constant Compact, which has been supporting small businesses for the past 25 years. The vendors can use their resources to boost their exposure. Seller Unique Top is the owner of I Love FGC, a pop-up boutique that makes modern pieces with traditional African fabrics. Unique designs the clothes in Boston, and they're handmade by tailors in Senegal.
We just want to bring awareness to culture, through fashion.
And at the market, she's able to spread that message to customers.
This market has been awesome. I met so many awesome people because Seaport is such a busy and vibrant place, and people come from all over New England to shop, so it's been really good.
In November, thousands of people have already flocked to the market, and organizers are expecting even bigger crowds into December.
The market is running now through December 31st, and it's open every day except for Christmas and the day after. So stop by, support some local businesses, and get a nice warm drink while you're at it. For WEBJ News, I'm Katie Delaney. And you either love it or you hate it, but either way, Boston City Hall may be here to stay for a long time. The ceremony comes a day after Governor Healy filed the HERO Act, which she called the most comprehensive veterans legislation that Massachusetts has seen in 20 years. A Trump trial update: former President Donald Trump's legal team asked a federal court for his election subversion trial in D.C. to be televised. The commute has been tough these days. As you probably know, Mackenzie, the Green Line has been entirely down through downtown. It's closed for this whole week. So my commute's a bit tricky. We take the train, we take a bus, we walk. It's a lot, but I'm making it through. USA Today just released a list of the best ski towns in North America as part of the Reader's Choice Awards, and 2 New England towns made it into the top 5. Thousands of people, kids, amateurs, and experts alike, are here flying kites of all colors of the rainbow at the Cherry Blossom Kite Flying Festival.